Alright, so here's our latest scrap haul. Got this at an online auction from a local truck parts wrecker. This is a Hercules D2300 power unit. From what I can tell, this was used to run a Big-T-Vac leaf vac. Don't know anything about this unit really. It went cheap enough and I thought I could probably use it to repower this 10B cable backhoe in case I couldn't get the engine running. So if anybody knows what a D2300 Hercules non-turbo power unit's rated at, leave a comment below. I'm hoping for it to be around 35 to 40 horsepower at around 1500 RPM. So my plan is to use the Mini to just lower it off the trailer here. It's got 1800 hours on it. So let's get this off and then we'll see what kind of shape it's in. Alright, let's give this thing a little closer look. We've got a twin disc PTO. Seems to work. See, this is a Hercules D2300. Got a fuel tank with, looks like 3/4 of a tank of fuel. This looks like our fuel pickup's broken off. Looks like remote oil filter, and then we've got a dual fuel filter set up, fuel pump down here. Let's get a rag and check the oil. Our oil's right to the full mark. It's black, but it looks like oil. So our pre-cleaner's broken off, which is not a good sign. Who knows how long water's been dumping in this. I don't see any hole there. There's a rain cap on the exhaust. Hopefully any water that got in went out the end of the air cleaner here, because the inlet's a little bit higher. I don't see any antifreeze. No. We got some coming out of the bottom of the radiator, so there's something in it. Let's pull the drain plug and we'll see if we have any water in the bottom of the pan.
That wasn't very tight. I feel like I'm about to make a big mess right here. We got water. How much water? Guess we're about to find out. Oh. Well, we got a little bit of water. That's not a good sign. All right, I think we drained most of the water out of the crankcase. We'll let it sit a little bit and check it again. Let's put a breaker bar on the crank and see if it's stuck. Oh yeah. Well, she might be a little stuck. There you go, you guys can see the fan. Nope, won't budge. So it's locked up. Not sure how bad it's locked up. Well, the PTO's moving, but the engine's not. I guess we need to see what cylinders are locked up. If all of them are, or if we're just dealing with maybe one or two. There's definitely a sign of a little bit of water sitting in there. There's actually a little bit of water right now. Let's get this hood off. Alright, so I noticed something here. The top of the water pump is open, and then this port here. So we can see the inside there. So that's probably why we're low on coolant. So right now I'm thinking maybe the exhaust manifold is going to be the easiest thing to pull here next, and we'll be able to look See if we got any water in from there. Alright, I guess we'll remove the intake now. Oh yeah, I could see the water slosh back and forth. It looks pretty nasty in there. See how bad that is? Can actually see water over there. So I feel like the best thing to do here is just pull the head. Got the injector lines off and capped off at the pump and the injectors. The valve cover hold down nuts I have loose. Just got to pop the valve cover off, and then we should be able to access all the head bolts and work on getting the head off. Looks really good up top here. No stuck valves.
Alright, now I got a piece of cardboard for the push rods. try that way.
Guess here's our big moment of truth and see how bad this actually is. Oh, missed that. No wonder why I'm struggling. Holy fuck this. Ooh. Come on. All right, let's try it again. Ready? Oh, she's not bad at all.
Not bad at all, just one cylinder. I think we're going to be okay. I say let's clean that cylinder up and we'll see if we can get this thing going again.
Get this crusty one to go down. You know what, let me I'm gonna oil the other three. Let me oil these other three. I want it to go down. I think we're moving. Yeah, I think we're moving.
first one. We're gaining. There we go. See if I can get some of this crud out of here. That hurt. Nope, there's still some crud in the middle there.
Oh, the pump works. Alright, so we got the engine unbolted from the trailer. I'm not sure what I want to do with the trailer yet. I was either thinking of putting the water toad on it with the pressure washer, or putting that that air compressor that doesn't have any wheels under it on this. I haven't decided yet. Maybe you guys could let me know what you think I should do with this in the comments. So for right now, we're going to pick this off of here, and I got a moving dolly. And I should be able to roll this in the garage and work on it at night. We'll see if we can remove this fuel tank while we're here. So either that air compressor or that tote would fit on here. The compressor is 32 inches wide and 6 foot long. So this is the perfect size for that air compressor. Or if we wanted to put the IBC tote on here, that's 40 inches wide, which is exactly how wide this platform is. And then 4 foot long. So we'd probably want to center it on the axle. So you're looking to about right there. And that would probably leave enough room for the pressure washer also. Now the cool thing about this trailer is this tongue is square tube that slides inside of a piece of square tube the length of the trailer. So you can move it from end to end. And I see there's a couple holes drilled in it, so you can adjust the tongue length. But for right now, we're going to just get this out of the way and we're going to focus on this Hercules Diesel. Alright, so we're going to see if we can get this thing back together today and running. I've just been
scraping the head gasket surface with this carbide scraper. So we're going to get that all cleaned up. And then I want to take this hone with some ATF and just clean these cylinders up a tiny bit. Our head isn't looking the best over here. See what we can do to clean this all up. Gonna stay away from the injectors with the scraper. So I just went and copper coated the head gasket. It's not in the best shape, but we're gonna just try to verify we have a decent engine here before we throw $150 into a head gasket. Made the right call pulling all the intakes. That's definitely how our water got in. So I'll clean them out, clean up these valves, and put it back together. Got the old gasket copper coated. Like I said, we're only gonna verify we have a good engine here. If we have to, we'll invest in a new gasket. Like I said, this is a $150 gasket. And right now this engine, we bought it out of a scrapyard. Not sure what we got yet. So it's easy enough to pull the head and do this. I tried to get the number 4 injector out because I wanted to try to soak it, but I can't get it out of the head right now. So we're going to throw the head on, and then I guess we'll worry about trying to get the injector off later.
Didn't mean to drop it, but I did. Throw our push rods back in. Alright, so here's our final round of torque. I did this in 3 rounds, and this will be the 3rd. I'm going to start from the middle and work my way out. I don't have a torque pattern for this. Just gonna go back through and check them all. Just gonna set the valve cover over top right now to keep any crud from getting in there. 2 lifting eyes. I got those exhaust studs freed up, but while we're waiting on that to cool off, I'm gonna put this intake on. Alright, let's slap this exhaust up here.
Alright, now go down here and work on putting these injection lines on the pump, and then we'll just lightly thread the other end onto the injector so we can bleed the lines out.
Alright, I think we're ready to start this. There we go.
Alright. We got it to crank. Now we're going to jump the fuel solenoid. So we should hear this click. Alright. Now that should give us fuel. Let's look down here at these injector lines until we see fuel coming out. We're full throttle. So we got a new starter solenoid. Did take this one apart, but it's too far gone. We got a new brush holder because we had broken spring. And we got some new brushes. Ow! Alright, seems to be working. Alright, we're going to ignore all the grease that's inside of this clutch housing right now. Alright, we got our fuel solenoid jumped. We got our jump pack hooked up. Let's see if we can get some fuel out of these lines. There we go. We got fuel out of all of them. Let's snug up our lines. It's cranking over pretty good.
I don't know which way the throttle goes on this. Alright, so that's great news. This little Hercules 4-cylinder runs, but I'm really considering putting this little engine in this 10B cable hoe. You'll have to wait and see the progress we've made on this machine here, and you guys might be pretty surprised. So if you enjoyed the video on this little Hercules Diesel, or you're into old equipment like this cable hoe, I've got plenty of other machines and videos on this stuff. If you could, like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully you'll be back for the next one. That's awesome. I like this little thing.